today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm in a healing portal, which is great.
Stop everything. The Dawson's Creek cast just had the reunion we've been waiting 20+ years for, and let me tell you, the co-star moments, the unexpected kisses, and the behind-the-scenes revelations are absolutely unreal. If you grew up in the late 90s or early 2000s, this video is about to hit you right in the feelings. What's up, everyone? Today we're diving deep into the most emotional and surprising Dawson's Creek reunion that just happened. And trust me, it delivered everything fans could have dreamed of and more. We're talking unexpected co-star interactions, nostalgic moments that will make you cry, and some jaw-dropping revelations about what really went down behind the scenes during the show's legendary 6-season run. The reunion setup. See the peace in every eye. First, let's set the stage. Dawson's Creek wasn't just a TV show. It was a cultural phenomenon that defined teenage drama for an entire generation. From 1998 to 2003, we followed Dawson, Joey, Pacey, and Jen through their coming-of-age journey in the fictional town of Cape Side, Massachusetts. The show launched careers, created heartthrobs, and gave us some of the most quotable dialogue in television history. But more importantly, it tackled real teenage issues with a depth and emotional intelligence that was revolutionary for its time. So when news broke that James Van Der Beek, Katie Holmes, Joshua Jackson, and Michelle Williams were reuniting after all these years, fans worldwide collectively lost their minds. The anticipation was through the roof, and somehow, the actual reunion managed to exceed every single expectation. The must-see moments. Let's talk about the moments that have everyone talking. The co-star chemistry was immediately apparent the second they all walked into the same room. You could feel the genuine affection and nostalgia radiating from every interaction. The most viral moment? When Joshua Jackson and Katie Holmes recreated their iconic Pacey and Joey dynamic, complete with that playful banter that made their on-screen relationship so beloved. The way they looked at each other, the inside jokes, the comfortable familiarity. It was like no time had passed at all. But here's where it gets interesting. There was this completely spontaneous moment where the cast was sharing memories, and emotions just took over. Without spoiling too much, let's just say there were some unexpected physical displays of affection that reminded everyone why these characters and their relationships felt so real and meaningful. James Van Der Beek's reaction to seeing his co-stars again was particularly heartwarming. You could see genuine emotion in his eyes as he talked about how the show changed his life, and how these people became his chosen family during those formative years. Behind-the-scenes revelations. The reunion wasn't just about nostalgia. It was packed with behind-the-scenes stories that fans have never heard before. Michelle Williams opened up about how playing Jen Lindley during her teenage years influenced her approach to acting and life in ways she's still discovering. Katie Holmes shared some fascinating insights about the pressure of being part of such a culturally significant show at such a young age. The way she described balancing her character's emotional journey with her own personal growth was incredibly moving. Joshua Jackson dropped some major revelations about the writing process and how much input the cast actually had in their character development. Apparently, some of the most memorable storylines came from real-life experiences the actors shared with the writers. But perhaps the most surprising revelation came when they discussed the show's impact on LGBTQ+ representation. The cast talked about how ahead of its time, Dawson's Creek was in addressing sexual identity, mental health, and complex family dynamics. Topics that many shows still struggle to handle with the same nuance today. Emotional impact and fan reactions. The emotional weight of this reunion cannot be overstated. These weren't just actors getting together for a publicity stunt. These were people genuinely reconnecting with a shared experience that shaped their entire careers and personal lives. Social media absolutely exploded with fan reactions. Millennials were posting crying emojis, sharing their favorite episodes, and reminiscing about how Dawson's Creek helped them navigate their own teenage years. The hashtags Inar Dawson's Creek Reunion and Jack Arcage's Side Forever started trending worldwide within hours. What's particularly beautiful is seeing how the show's themes of friendship, love, loss, and personal growth still resonate so strongly today. Fans weren't just nostalgic for the early 2000s. They were celebrating storytelling that spoke to universal human experiences. The reunion also sparked conversations about how teen dramas have evolved since then, with many noting that Dawson's Creek's emotional intelligence and character development depth is something many current shows are still trying to achieve. Cast chemistry and relationships today. One of the most striking aspects of this reunion was how genuine the relationships between these actors still are. This wasn't awkward small talk or forced nostalgia. These people clearly maintained real friendships over the years. The playful dynamics were immediately apparent. You could see traces of their character relationships in their real-life interactions, but also how much they've all grown and evolved as individuals. Joshua Jackson's humor, Katie Holmes's warmth, James Van Der Beek's thoughtfulness, and Michelle Williams's depth. All the qualities that made their characters so compelling are clearly parts of who they are as people. The reunion reminded everyone that great television happens when actors have authentic chemistry and genuine respect for each other. The magic of Dawson's Creek wasn't just good writing. It was the real connections between these performers that made fictional relationships feel so believable and emotionally resonant. Legacy and cultural impact. This reunion highlighted something really important about Dawson's Creek's lasting impact on television and popular culture. The show didn't just entertain, it educated and emotionally supported an entire generation through some of their most challenging years. The series tackled difficult topics like mental health, sexual assault, family dysfunction, and identity crises with a maturity that was groundbreaking for teen-focused content. Watching this reunion, it's clear the cast understands the responsibility they carried and the positive impact they had on millions of viewers. The emotional intelligence and thoughtful dialogue that made Dawson's Creek special influenced countless shows that came after. From The OC to Riverdale, you can trace direct lines of influence from what this show pioneered in terms of treating teenage experiences with genuine depth and respect. And reminded us why this show remains culturally significant decades later. Whether this leads to any official reboot projects remains to be seen, but honestly, this reunion felt complete and perfect exactly as it was. A beautiful celebration of friendship, artistry, and shared experience that touched millions of lives. Call to action. What was your favorite Dawson's Creek moment? Did this reunion bring back memories for you? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more nostalgic content and reunion coverage.